Does the Prime Minister have any support for his push for basically more open borders? Someone who met with the Prime Minister, New York Congressman Brian Higgins, who's been on this program a lot, he's pushed for U.S. land border to fully reopen to fully vaccinated Canadians. Now he's waging a battle against the PCR tests for fully vaccinated travelers entering or returning to Canada. Let's get his perspective on this. He's in Washington. Great to have you back, Congressman Higgins. I know you represent New York's 26th congressional district, which includes Buffalo, Niagara Falls, so a big tourist area. You met with the Prime Minister. What signals did he send about the border and some of these issues, PCR tests, open borders that you've been talking about?
Yeah, there'll be an announcement tomorrow. We were very direct yet diplomatic with the Prime Minister. He was as frank as he could be. He had indicated that the policy was still being worked on and that we could anticipate an announcement on Friday.
An announcement you expect, and it seemed to be from our Transport Minister, Omar El-Gabra, that they will finally, in some ways, coordinate the PCR requirements with the U.S., meaning dump them if you're doubly vaccinated.
That's right. But he indicated also, he was explicit about this, that it would be done in 3 phases. Canadians first, Americans followed by everybody else.
Okay, so we expect Friday the PCR test requirement will be dumped for, by the way, I know it's been suspended for up to 72 hours, but you're saying it would be fully dumped, and how fast do you reckon that could happen, Congressman?
Well, you know, these borders really should have been open 6 months ago, and they should have been open at the same time. And people need to be liberated from the constraints of COVID, particularly those that are unnecessary, unpleasant, and inconvenient and costly. And, you know, the fact of the matter is we've all been admonished over the past 20 months to get vaccinated. And if you are vaccinated, be you a Canadian citizen or U.S. citizen, that should account for something. You should be able to cross the border without an additional obstacle in the way. I think it's in the best interest of both Canadians and Americans to get back to a semblance of normalcy. Our economies are deeply integrated. Our life qualities are deeply integrated. And the fact is, these vaccines are very, very powerful protection against giving or getting COVID. So it needs to be recognized, and I think folks on both sides of the border want to get back to a sense of normalcy.